Welcome everybody to the grand finals. That's NP facing up against Wings. Unable to do anything here, but NP already going for the early gank. They know Blink has those extra souls. They're trying to get the the failed telekinesis arrow, but it looks like they still got undead. NP, they'll take first blood.
Go let him get the battery assault damage, and it was so delayed that AUI tried to save him, and it just counteracted the telekinesis move.
Oh, Eternal Levy going to be caught by rotation. SF wraps around the lane, and now we have Innocence on the other side. Eternal Levy kind of sandwiched in. He's going to try and dodge these ranges. One of them is down. He turns and fights, knowing that he's dead. There is no escape. Wings even it up 2-2. Wings punish the offlaner for his attempt at a kill on the supports. NP, though, they're still going to try and line this one up. All of a sudden, with the invis pop out and the arrow, they're going to still try and kill Innocence. They got him dead right, but now Shadow is right in the middle of two heroes with the spin. He's going to focus on 1437 right now, but he doesn't do enough damage. Faith Beyond's here with the battery assault. He's got level 6 as well. Mango is ready to go for the hook shot. If NP tries to leap away from this one, if Faith Beyond can follow, he's got the hook shot. He leans in, but he's got the damage with the raise as well. They get the kill over the top. Now Faith Beyond riding on the retreat. Blink though, he pops the ultimate, and NP caught by surprise by that one. The nuke damage is going to bring MSS low with the extra bit of spin damage, not quite enough. MSS gets over the cliff, and with some sweet flying there on the Firefly, he will manage to get himself away from that danger zone. Smoke up after taking that tower. They're going to run at Faith Beyond here, but he's somewhere in the trees. Can they find him? A sneaky napalm would show this one, but oh, what a hook shot. Managed to get the Cogs into two. Shadow's looking to be able to follow this one up, but a Cogs acts as a natural barrier. He can't quite get there for the spin damage, and now the Moonlight Shadow will allow NP to be able to retreat. They're actually going to go and pick up Faith Beyond, see if they can get this quick kill, pull into the arrow, but NP not in range in time. He still has the leap out, can get himself away from Wings as they're just trying to run at NP and get what the kills they can. Oh, nice turnaround silence. That's a beauty. Maybe they can actually take down Shadow, but Shadow has enough HP, looks for the Omni Slash, doesn't throw it out just yet. Blink goes to that ultimate, and NP have a little bit of loss of damage. They're going to try and blow up by NP, and they've got him dead, but Blink, he's going to lose his life in return. Peckered down by AUI. He looks for the next one. That's Ice. 3 down from Wings. Moonlight Shadow, Wings have seen it, and they'll walk away, biding their time. At 1437, he's going to find his initiation onto Blink. They're going to bounce him black. Blink is the target, but at the same time, Faith Beyond has managed to jump onto the Drow Ranger. He's going to be able to take him out with the battery assault. A carry for a carry, maybe. Living armor, no, he's good. AUI making the distance. Shadow hoping to be able to get a little bit of more, but he can't quite get there. And now it's Kite City for NP. They're going to be able to run down Faith Beyond as well as Shadow. Just a little smooth footwork there from NP. Envy even picks up the extra kill in the back line. Innocent dies next to his own tier 1 tower. Prevent the Drow Ranger pushes. So it's up to NP to really determine the tempo of this game. They're going to try and do Roshan right now and try and go for the pushes after. But Faith Beyond, he's already scouted that out with a rocket. He's got the hook shot ready to go. Roshan's going to be dying soon.
See if the Clockwork Saw. He's trying to block it with his hero since it's invis.
Make sure there's no opportunity for an aim steal. That's SVG with the invis play. Managed to block out the hook shot, and Faith Beyond gets ripped apart by Eternal Envy and AUI. Now they look for more. MSS being the distracting force against the 4-man of Wings. Managed to get ahead of that Earth Spike. Will not go down here, and AUI's found his mark. He goes for Shadow. Unable to get the silence out in time, but a stolen Omni Slash. And 1437 brings one down almost by himself. Finger of Death, and an ultimate drop by the SF. Even Warlock ultimate. And he's somehow still alive. He makes it to the back lines. And NP do not drop a hero in that team fight. They claim Roshan. They get 3 kills as Eternal Envy picks up the Warlock. And they get Aegis. NP, who want to be able to grab the Aegis for themselves and give them a nice, safe push into the high ground, or at least safer than the alternative. 1437. Nice reactions. Gets away. They're still trying to set up. Eternal Envy won't be caught by that Earth Spike. Faith Beyond tries to get a cog set, but he always going to be slowed down by SVG as well. The nuke comes out. Overgrowth holding him in place. NP keeping their distance. Will be able to nuke him from afar. And now they manage to get the initiation. MSS, hard initiation on a Shadow. Pulls him back to the rest of the team. And now Wings, every man for himself, but they're going to lose Warlock. It's only going to be our SF and Alliant who seem to survive through this team fight. The arrow, whoa! It got him. Eternal Envy nails him just before the TP out. Buybacks immediately coming out from Wings as NP have found their opening to potentially end this game.
I don't even think he had vision with that arrow. That was just a blind, let's catch somebody.
Yep.
And he got him.
They haven't used any big time ultimates. They haven't even blown their BKBs yet, so they've still got everything to be able to win this next push.
Wings is playing so carefully here. They don't want to even use the BKB on Blink until maybe even he buys back here. There's the combo going through.
Again, the Ethereal play, the big nuke damage comes out, and he holds onto that BKB. Now the initiation, but a quick Manta.
Great
and
stuff.
Shadow able to dodge that one. They're going to immediately turn and try and go for Eternal Envy. He's so close, he puts the BKB, but he still goes down. Now Wings can push forward and look for more. He's got no jump. He managed to get AUI inside. Hurricane Bank managed to get out. They get the Rubik instead. AUI is getting away. Wings chasing for more. They want to be able to pick up so much, but they only have so much catch in this world. Wings will pick up 2 kills and hold their base. Against NP, 2 BKB charges. Both lanes of Rax are being threatened.
Yeah, and now they're going to be spread out. They're going to have to defend with 2 heroes, which means they can actually take a fight somewhere like bottom, and Envy can TP there.
Shadow already forced to use the spin in order to dodge the arrow placed out by Eternal Envy, and AUI gets a couple of shots on that tower. Still 30 more seconds left on that death timer for the SF. Faith Beyond gets his initiation, tries to run himself away. The nuke damage almost finishing him off, but it's not quite enough, and it will. A little bit more tick damage, but a big chaotic offering. The buyback for the SF, but they need so much more out of this. They've only gotten 2 supports. Meanwhile, Eternal Envy, he's already taken range Rax. He's about to get the melee as well as the top lane. NP just moving Wings around. They've managed to catch up the SF. AUI by himself looks to be able to take him down with the physical damage. He's got him dead. Force taps away. Shadow Blade out, and Shadow has nothing to do to that counter. He'll get kited. Silver Edge goes out, but maybe AUI, he thought with a slow he'd be good. The spin goes down from Shadow. He's going to be able to pick up that kill. They finally get something out of this core position. Ice Knight Force Staff gets away, and they'll be able to get an extra kill on MSS's Batrider as well. They still have their SF dead.
Towers are not going to equalize this game when you have 2 exposed barracks. Once those fall, there's almost no way they defend.
I'd like to personally congratulate Wings. Oh, maybe I'm speaking too soon. I was going to congratulate them on their second tower of the game, but that's not going to happen. Telganese straight to the arrow, and they pounce. NP almost take out the Juggernaut. 1437 almost had him with the spin. They need a little bit of damage, but they can't quite fight him. SPG, he's looking for it. They blink forward. They're actually going to run into Clockwork. They manage to get him. Manta goes out, and Shadow pops into the ward. He's almost alive. He gets a little bit more, and now he turns. He's going to man up. He takes out SPG. He's going to get Envy as well. 4 dead from NP. Wings, somehow, some way, they keep Shadow on the brink of death, but they don't let him fall.
And he picks up a Scotty as well, covers his HP aspect. That's going to make sure that nukes don't necessarily kill him when they get thrown down.
He desperately needs an MKB, or maybe they just go on somebody that's not Juggernaut. They've already lasted up Blink, start pulling him back. AUI goes for the guts, but he's run line right next to Shadow. The Golems get dropped. They need to be able to catch up to him, but double force stabs him, get a little bit away until the Omni Slash comes through, brings 1 core down, and it's got a second. Envy, he's not going to make it out either. Shadow wants it. He sees a triple kill here, he'll have it. Beyond godlike triple kill on 3 cores, and all of a sudden, Wings, they're pushing down the middle lane. They're gonna be the ones giving themselves an endgame scenario by forcing buybacks out of NP.
Do they defend or do they try to split push? The lanes aren't very pushed in, and Wings is just stomping every single fight, but they are down from ultimates. They don't have Golem, they don't have Omni Slash. If there's no fast hex, then Envy can do that repeatedly here. They do grab Rubik on the back line, though.
They know the timing. They know this is their time to strike. They didn't manage to get the smoke. They couldn't find an initiation, but now they could just go high ground and force the fight there.
See if SVG is able to deward this. I don't know if they'll spot it or not, but he's not quite close enough with his gem.
Already beating on those tier 3 towers, and the melee Rax is about to fall as well. Glyph is down. That momentary pause doesn't do much to stop Wings. They've already taken the melee Rax and do a bit of damage to the range before backing themselves away. They feel comfortable with where they're at. They're going to try and back up and get a better initiation here. NP, they waited out the Moonlight Shadow. That's now gone. And Wings continue their assault on the base. Now the initiation comes out. Faith Beyond pushes back. 1437. MSS has managed to caught Shadow, though, and that's the big kill. He buys back, and he's immediately going to go in. He's going straight to Blink. He's actually going to try and finish this game right here, right now. They go for the tier 3 at the bottom lane. But Blink, he's going to back up and go for 1337, who's managed to get caught by the hook. He will go down again. He has buyback as well. We can still see another full 5-on-5. But if Shadow dies again, Wings may still end up losing this game that they fought so hard to bring back into their hands. Second tier 3 is gone. The melee Rax just disappears. Arrows comes out, nails Faith Beyond. AUI makes the initiation, he pops the Warlock, and the Clockwork's still sitting there stunned. Overthrow goes down. Shadow has already blown his magic immunity as he pushes forward. BKB also being used on Blink, and now they're susceptible to some of these disables. Wings, they feel a little bit exposed here. They're going to strike and back up behind the cover of Faithbeyond's Cogs, but a jump over. Eternal Envy tries to go over the Cogs, but he's caught. He gets taken down, finger of death, and he's dead for 2 minutes, and now it's going to be AUI's turn. Omni Slash double force snap away. He's getting back to the fountain, but Wings, they have full health, full steam ahead. They're going to go straight for the throne as they manage to pick up AUI. They have done it. NP, they have lost their heroes. No buybacks available. They're just about to come back up. Wings, they'll have to do it one more time against the Draw Ranger and Eternal Envy's Mirana.
Okay.
So they'll back themselves away, play it as safe as possible. They're still a little bit scared. They can't end it yet.
The game's not over. It's just mostly even. If they can kill Jug again, this could be it for NP, but they've got to kill the rest of the heroes. They'll force them to buy back and then push across the map and finish the last racks. The target is going to be Jug. Can Wings defend the Jug from the lasso? No, there's no lasso for 50. They've only got 3 heroes.
The Bat Rider was so crucial to be able to get that kill on the Shadow, and now Wings just full up are going to be hitting on the tier 4 towers, and NP have to force some sort of miracle 3 versus 5 to be able to hold here. It's already started off. The arrow going off onto Faith Beyond. Eyeside's going to be able to solve up Eternal Envy. Overgrowth, Waited will go down with the throne. He's already going to be going down. Blake pops the ultimate. They're just going to meet for the throne and take game 1. Wings, an incredible comeback by an incredible team.
How did they do it, man? That is one of the best teams in the world right there. An amazing advantage for NP. They had control of the game, a 2 racks advantage, but a couple small mistakes here and there led to that moment where Wings wins team fights, perfect itemization, and a crucial mistake in that last fight. It could be really effective. I like the Winter Wyvern a lot.
Going to be the case here, but maybe as Blink shows up to lane, they can go for it. Chemical Rage is about to fall out too. Eternal Envy already starting out the damage. They're going to be able to get him. Primal Roar goes down. AUI just tears them to a pulp. They will win it to get 1. Innocent's going to be the next one down as well. They killed Snap, holds him in place. A failed attempt to be able to save the Alchemist costs an extra life to Wings. And NP will get the +1 and the objective as well. Tier 1 tower rapidly falling.
I love how they played that. They brought the Treant Protector to the safe lane.
Eternal Envy going to be slowed down, open wounds, AUI turn, hoping to hit Shadow as much as possible. Thesane is more, and now the Cold Embrace is actually going to be able to keep it beyond Knife. Now Winter's Curse laid out, they're going to be able to take down the Beastmaster with the help of AUI. The damage turns against them, and NP will drop their 2 cores.
His ability to find heroes is so low because of the low movement speed. And
he is nowhere near anybody. In fact, it's going to be the Winter Wyvern in close encounters with NP. He goes down to the gank, and now they may actually be able to get more. Primal Roar laid out, plus Golem, that's going to be able to drop onto 3. They can almost finish this one up. Slaughter in the back line, taken out by MSS, and Shadow even is going to go down. NP pick up a big team fight after Wings, trying to defend a simple Winter Wyvern. And the fight turns so badly for them, a 3,500 gold turn.
Perfect time, especially because the Lifestealer happened to pop out at the same moment. It limited his ability to kill Sven, and Sven got to do whatever the hell he wanted. They're going to take the tower.
They're actually going for it. They might just get Blink as well. What the hell? Blink is almost dead. He managed to get the Cold Embrace out for the Winter Wyvern. That'll keep him alive for now. Eternal Envy and the rest of his crew back up. They take it to tier 3 tower, but he still gets it. No! Oh no, the Unstable Concoction finishes them up, and now they're going to move forward. They know Blink's dead. They're going to force a buyback. They might still get the racks as well. Faith Beyond comes in, 2-man crush. Then to get a lucky bash onto AUI, but AUI turns to the range tracks instead. Blink is pushing himself forward, looking for the extra kill. They know AUI is dead. They want more. Blink has an Unstable Concoction up here in a second. He has vision of MSS, but he's going to go for the Treant Protector instead with the Alchemist pushing forward, but the initiation's about to come in from behind. They're going to go straight for Ice Eyes. They're going to take away that big tanky support. He's already down. They're going to look for Blink next. Pop with the BKB. He's already thrown out the Unstable Concoction. The Warlock's dead, yes, but it looks like AUI can easily win this man fight up against Blink. The sun goes down just in time. Blink buys time to be able to get away, but a tornado catches him just on the tail end of it. They surround Blink. They will bring him down as the Unstable Concoction just doesn't seem to be enough. He can't get anyway. The Armlet toggles enough, but he will end up going down. Shadow will at least get a turnaround kill. He's managed to get this fed. He's going to get the Invoker as well. Faith Beyond has already found 2. Can he find a 3rd? MSS gets away with it. Wings start their next assault on the NP base. NP looking for a way to be able to find initiation, but the Hawk, it doesn't show that Wings, Faith Beyond, and Shadow have already found the initiation on the Beastmaster. And Sven, well, he's got the two-man Stormhammer, and maybe he can go for a second kill. Faith Beyond gonna be able to survive, and now the Winter's Curse will hold that Sven in place. Meanwhile, the Alchemist on the front lines has already taken on SVG, and he's beating on that tier 3 tower. It's about to finish up. He's gonna go for the Warlock kill, try and force out that ultimate, and he does successfully, and he still managed to get the Warlock kill. AUI, he's being kited around by the 3 heroes of Wings, and it seems like NP are just crumbling now in this game number 2. No buybacks whatsoever, and Eternal Envy, the last man stand against the full 4-man of Wings inside their base.
They had to get a good initiation, but with MSS getting jumped on first, they lose their Roar, their Necro 3, and their Gem, and he's going to try to slow this down. He can stop them from attacking for a long time, but he's got more allies coming. Tree ulti can stop things, Roar can stop things, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
It's just not going to happen. These tier 4s are going to be falling, and NP will concede. Wings take this grand final 2-0.
Wings still looking so unstoppable, but NP almost had this. Game 1 should have been their game. Game 2, it was almost there. They almost had some advantage, but they dropped down, and Wings is going to take the victory. Still one of the best teams, if not the best team we've ever seen in Dota 2.